All right, so thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have you here. Before beginning, I would like to tell you something about Campus Varta. So, Campus Varta is India's first edtech platform where we try to connect the various campuses for especially for the rural students. Just like your company, Buddy for Study, has a motive to provide scholarships to students at the perfect time so that they can use that opportunity. Even we try to uh, give the information of various campuses to students on the correct time so that they can be used and be effective for them. So we have various programs going on. We connect campuses. We give students a platform to use and voice their opinions, and so on. So coming back to you, sir, you are the founder of Party for Study. You have provided 85,000 students and help, and they have received scholarships worth 95 crores through your startup. So you guys started in 2011, and you also have partnered with 200 domestic and foreign media partners in this campaign. So this is highly intriguing. I welcome you to this interview, sir.
Thank you, Nava. Thank you, Campus Varta, for this opportunity to share my thoughts with all these students there. So, yeah.
Right, sir. So, firstly, I read a lot of your a lot about you, and one thing that caught my eye was that you have been very vocal about your brother's contribution towards making you the person you are today. So, could you share your story with us?
So, yeah. So the story starts in Dhanbad, Jharkhand, where my family, my parents, we have four brothers. So we are living there. So, uh, so the context comes from like we are a middle class family, lower middle class family, with limited financial resources. So there are instances where actually the family sacrifice so that they can provide good education to one of their kids. So one of the four children. So I am the one. So I'm a third kid of my family. So I got a good education from a formal school, CBSE board school. So I did good in my class 10th, 12th board. I qualified ITJ, and then I joined Marine Engineering College in Kolkata. And after 2006, I graduated from there. So I worked with British Petroleum for 3.5 years. And then I took CAT and joined IMT Ghaziabad for my MBA program. So there is no such thought that I am going to start a company. There is nothing as such. But in IMT itself, there was a moment of realization that there
Hmm.
is a scholarship which could have helped me or my any of my brother to study, and I totally give my all the achievements in my life or success in my life to my education. So I feel that the education is empowering. Education empowers students or empowers youth. So I realized this thing that because of the scholarship, because I'm not aware about scholarship. My school is not aware about scholarship. So because of that, many families like mine has struggled. So when the time I realized this, if I would have get any scholarship, so my brothers could have studied in my school, which fees is 350 rupees per month. And the school is the fundamental, means
Right.
where you learn many things. And the first step toward the college is again is the school. So
Right.
that thought disturbed me plenty of days in my college days, MBA days. So then realized ki let's go and talk to schools in 2010. So I did my class 10 in 1999. It's been 11 years. So I thought, ki, what is now situation? It's been a decade now. So I went to many schools in Ghaziabad, Noida, and realized ki I took surveys to 3,000, 4,000 students. And realized ki it's not the same. The situation is still same. Society, students, parents, teachers, principals, nobody is aware about or sensitized about the scholarship world. So from there, this idea come out. Okay, let's build a website, a common place where all the scholarship must be aggregated, so that in a very transparent and in a very user-friendly manner, so that any student can log in from anywhere of the India country anytime, and they can access the information, they can apply. So in second year, we hired a freelancer and we launched the website. We incorporated the company. I used 2 years of my MBA completely in this building this platform and all. And after IMT, I realized that this is my call. I need to continue this. So from there, it's all started with.
Right, sir. So your success, your education has been backed by your family a lot, and if not for them, you might not have been here today. So it's a great family thing that has helped you come here. So that's one thing I took from you, that being close to your family, helping your family, can lead to a lot of achievements. So, sir, you mentioned that you came up with this idea during your MBA days. So, how much time did it take for you to set this up and start the company, and who all helped you with this?
So there are few things. Being a student of any college, so you have an access to few unique things which which you don't have otherwise. Say for
Yes.
example, like access to your batchmates. So
Mm-hmm.
now these batchmates are future employees of Google, Facebook, or very good companies, or they are going to start some companies, or they are the future IAS officer and all. So you are actually surrounded by many future leaders. So so this is right time because everybody has time. So if you have some idea, it's a wonderful platform, it's a wonderful environment to discuss it with your friends and your close batchmates, etc. So this is the one thing which helped me a lot in IMT. There is no night when we are not discussing about the idea of budding for study. Plenty of people, seniors, batchmates, professors are there who are experienced people who knows who are the people whom I should approach with this
Right,
concept
right,
for what do you say, for mentoring, for investment, for fundraising, for company incorporations. All those supports you can easily get from there. The second best part from the college is you have access to plenty of resources, which, for example, like library. So in IMT, there is a library which has 17 national regional newspapers. And at that moment, in 2010, there was no such scholarship platform where you can get all these information. What are these government scholarships? What are non-government scholarships? So they come as a very small advertisements or small articles on the newspaper. So I used to read all 17 newspapers every day, every night, so
okay,
that I can come to know okay, how I will come to know before putting it to the website for everyone's
right,
use. I should have a source of information, and library is a fantastic, it's completely fantastic source for you to get any scholarship information or any information related to education world, related to the databases. So they have the access. So I think
right,
any student who is watching this thing, they should realize that a college campus provides you plenty of uh, resources. One is your batchmates. One is second is your time. You have plenty of time. There is no liability on you. You have to work and then you have to pay. You have to get the salary, etc. You have professors, wisdom powerhouse, resource
right,
network powerhouse. You have library, and there are many other things like you can anytime approach to your alumni network to get the help. So for mentoring, there is no question. There is no ego there. So you can
right,
approach
right.
anyone. Doesn't matter where he is living. And today is the internet world. You can
Hmm.
actually connect with them through LinkedIn, and you can connect. So these are the opportunities. These are the resources which you can easily avail. Please understand this time is very valuable. And now this Corona thing, when this is started, so plenty of people are working from home. So
Hmm.
now you have an additional opportunity to speak to them. Before it was not there. Everybody is running here and there, meetings, etc., etc. But now everybody is peacefully at their home. Even for this meeting, we came.
Right,
I just logged in at 3 o'clock, right? I don't have to prepare for 15 minutes and then travel for 1.5 hours so that I can reach to your studio and then discuss this. No, I have plenty of time. I have worked till 2:55. Took 5 minutes to ready for this interview, and I can start it. So there's plenty of time. You can anytime approach. So this is another tool which you can utilize. So this, yes, so there are plenty of people who came on board over the journey after IMT itself. This IMT is still helping me. The college provides me plenty of platforms or recognitions or access to juniors as your for STP, for internship,
hmm.
for job. So these things are always there with a college student. So these are the few resources I wanted to highlight.
Right. So, being a college student myself, I completely agree with all your points right now. The professors, the students, our batchmates have so many ideas that we can take from. And since it's a very diverse environment, it helps a lot. And I completely agree with your point. And as you mentioned that you were working till 2:55 and you came here, it saves a lot of time. Even I attended my classes and then I came up here. So it's a very easy thing and we should actually utilize this time. So moving forward, scholarships, if given at the right time to the right person, can be a life changer. Even while I was applying for my colleges and all that, I had a lot of difficulties while looking for a platform which could tell me that these are so and so scholarships and you can apply for these. So yours is a very great platform for that. So could you tell me something more about Buddy for Study and how it operates?
Okay. So basically, there are two sides of this platform. There is one side is the student side,
Right.
students who are studying in school, college, or professional who want to study higher study and going
Mhm.
outside India as well, international college, university. So for them, so we have aggregated all kind of scholarships at one place. You can log in there, you can register, you can create your profile, and you can see that what are the scholarships currently going on, and then you
Mhm.
can participate. It provides you entire information how to apply, what are the links where you can go, the resource kits, etc. So this is the one thing where we are helping students so that they can apply, participate, and avail the scholarship program which is already available there. On the
Right.
other side of the platform, so there are scholarship providers like corporations as their CSR initiative, universities who wants to attract meritorious students in their campuses by offering scholarship. There are foundations as their social initiatives, and there are many individuals, HNIs, NRIs, or celebrities who truly
Mhm.
want to support students, meritorious students coming from very humble background or underprivileged section of the society, or who are very good in the sports, etc. So they actually want to support those students' education for school or for college. So we help them in setting
Right.
up the scholarship we help them in designing the scholarship first as per their
Mhm.
organization objective. We help them to promote so that more students should know about get aware about this their scholarship opportunity and then they can participate. We help them with
Right.
the technology to accept all these applications and a very transparent shortlisting and selection process so that the student can get selected for the scholarship fund and then track them for the period of
Mhm.
3 to 5 years of time. So everything happens on this platform so that the scholarship providers don't spend too much money on the overheads and the process, but go a large part of their fund on the impact side. So this is also a big service that we are increasing the impact fund from the total corpus. So this is again we are enabling more and more corporation foundations. So in today's time, if a corporate want to or if any organization want to launch a scholarship, it takes about 2 to 3 days time from scholarship design to launch the scholarship application. Everything.
Right, sir. So yours is a very interesting concept, and I personally will always be for on a lookout for your website because it's a platform which I've always been looking for. Because actually, from a student's perspective, finding for scholarships is very tedious job, and after sometimes you give up that you cannot find it or it's not you don't get the information at the right time. So, sir, Buddy for Study is a very interesting name, a very eye-catchy, and it clicks to your brain. With how did you come with this name, and what was the idea behind it?
Interesting question. So now basically, buddy for study is this word comes from two words. One is the buddy, and the second is the study. So
Mhm.
buddy is the philosophy here is the buddyhood. So for
Right.
example, like if a student who wants to study, who are the buddies who can support him? So first
Mhm.
is the teachers, the second is the alumni, seniors, then the school itself or the college itself, and then the
Right.
alumni, and then the people, professionals who can be a mentor. So what
Mhm.
I thought of in my IMT days is we say that for 20 students there should be an ideal teacher ratio is 1:20 or 1:30.
Right.
But I say it's not like a student doesn't basically one teacher doesn't teach 20 students, but to teach a student we need an entire village. So we are
Mhm.
trying to create this village where everyone is teaching this new generation, the next generation basically, because this is the investment for for our future. So for this we are trying to create a buddyhood community which actually cares for the education of the next generation, and scholarship is just a part of it. It's not like the
Mhm.
education, the scholarship is the only thing which Buddy Force will come out with. But yes, it starts with scholarship because financial hurdle is one of the biggest challenge for any meritorious students to achieve their dreams. So buddyhood is the philosophy from where we come out with this budding for study.
Right, sir. Sir, so in December 2014, you received South Asia and Asia Pacific Manthan Award. It's a big achievement. How did it feel to be recognized at such a big platform, coming from Bihar after years of struggle? That your success was being celebrated. How did it feel?
So it's actually thrilling. Nava. Truly speaking, so we started in 2010 and we participate
Right.
plenty of business plans in my IMT days in
Mhm.
2011, 12, 13, 14, and we are continuously working upon. But there is no recognition, there is no award, there is no any revenues coming into Buddy for
Mm.
study. So it's like zero revenue company for running for 3 4 years time. So and somewhere my team is also like me and my 2 3 people, my co-founder Raj, we all are thinking ki, are we doing the right thing? Matlab, is this society is accepting ki what we are trying to do is a right thing for them? Are
Right,
we
right.
creating a value? Somebody has to tell us, give a feedback. Yes, Ashutosh or Raj, we have done a good job, but there is no such platform.
Hmm.
So the first recognition we receive is the very first recognition. So before that, there is no such recognition. So South Asian Asia Pacific Manthan Award is something very close to my heart, very emotional for me, because the moment they announced us as a winner out of 76 teams in 39 countries, out of 39
Hmm.
countries participation, we are the winner in education. So that was the day which we founders celebrated much that yes, we are on the right track, and this is the validation that yes, you are trying to add value to the community, to the society, and we have done a good job so far. And after that, there we received plenty of awards. So then it's not stopping back. We got our first client, B2B client. We got uh, Action for India Top 10 Social Enterprise Award, Best Education Startup of the Year Award,
Hmm.
Best Implementation Partner Award, International Award. We received Capgemini World Globally Top 2 EduTech Innovation Award. So and everything followed up. But first recognition is very special for you.
Hmm.
So Manthan is always have a beautiful space on my heart.
Right, sir. Appreciation and validation can do a lot of things for you, and it can give you that push in life that you need. Yours is a very inspiring story. So, what was your motivation throughout your journey? You might have faced a lot of struggles. You might have felt like it's not working, I should give up now. And then you began again. So, what was your motivation? Like one thought that used to come to your mind when you used to wake up in the morning and start your work?
So very good question, Nava. I'm surprising to listen these questions. It's so basically what happens with me is uh, entrepreneurship. I always explain is comes from a Sanskrit word called antah prerna.
Mhm.
Antah prerna. So something, any problem which you have very connected with, which you feel something which disturbed you a lot, and you are trying to solve that problem, not for yourself but for the entire country.
Hmm.
So a scholarship, something which is so close to me that my brothers have not struggled, my family who struggled and sacrificed the most, but I am the recipient of all the blessings and then the
Hmm.
opportunities in terms of good college, good job, good MBA, good network of people, etc. So I this is a udhar, this is a depth or gratefulness towards the people that keeps you motivated. The
Right.
prerna should be there from within. That yes, inspiration should come from within. That yes, you have faced something. Your family has faced something. Can you build some solution? Yes, you can. Uh, uh, should you give up? No, giving up is not an option because you have not solved the problem. So it's so whatever setbacks happens in the journey, it's a journey. So whatever setbacks
Hmm.
happen in the journey, it's just giving you more understanding to reflect how you have done this. Is there any better way to do it? And if you're not able to do it, can you ask for help? There are, believe me, there are millions of good people around you. You just need to approach them and ask
Hmm.
in a very humble way, sir, I am facing a problem. I am struggling. I am trying my best, but still I am not able to achieve it. Can you guide me and help me? And you should look up to all these entrepreneurs, etc., who have done this before. And believe me, you have to create a support system around you as a person or as a company, your baby as a entrepreneurship ecosystem who can help you in such challenging time. So this is the only motivation, like it's come from within. Even if somebody is not working in the company, even the idea is not working, even the product is not working, you keep on innovating. We started with a 30 rupees of scholarship calendar in
Hmm.
2012. Then it didn't work out. Then we launched India's first scholarship SMS alert service, 99 rupees for one year voucher. We couldn't able to sell it. I authored India's first scholarship guidebook, 300 rupees per book. Sold around 1500 copies, but it couldn't scale it. Then in 2015, we come out with the first B2B scholarship model called Scholarship Management Service. And from there, started working upon. So it's a journey. But if I have not tried 30 rupees of calendar, I would not have
Hmm.
reached to this level. It's like growth mindset. You are growing and you are learning. You are learning. You are building. So all those
Right,
things.
right.
So always a fulfilling journey.
Right. So it takes baby steps to build that empire that you have created. And that one source of motivation that you said, that you should have a good circle around you who keeps inspiring you and keeps pushing you. That's really important. Now, so coming to the current situation, the pandemic in which we are, it's very tiring, it's very exhausting at different levels. So in this very uncertain times for all of us, especially for the students, as we don't know what to expect next, right? So do you guys have any plans or programs from Buddy for Study to help them, to give them that push that they need right now?
So, so definitely, plenty of initiatives are being taken not only by Budding for Study but also from many corporations and foundations and governments, etc. They all
Right.
Corona, this pandemic situation is also opening plenty of opportunities for everyone. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
it's comes with problem statements, but it also comes with plenty of opportunity statements for all of us to learn and to grow. What I feel here is that one thing which happened beautifully because of this pandemic situation is the society come out with a very the society came out with a very compassion with them. So now before 1 year, when you speak to someone and you say that you are trying to do something like this, people will not take it very seriously. They don't have compassion for the society, that I am stuck in a say in a metro and there is no one to support me. I'm disconnected with my family, I'm disconnected with everyone, but there is someone local who is helping me out. So
Right.
I have come out with plenty of such experiences from the student side, from the real public, real people who are stuck in different location, but their families being taken care by the local community.
Hmm.
So so this compassion is scaled up in this this pandemic situation. So what I feel here, right now, the first reflection of this reaction or response of this is to mitigate this risk so that everybody should be safe, alive, healthy, and we move on from this pandemic situation. But future is very compassionate. Now people has experienced the roots, that how family is important, how community is important, how interaction is very much important. And with this technology and all, we can build a very beautiful society, actually, which we are there in maybe some years back, our parents' years. But
Hmm.
this is again coming back when we are interacting with people with a very human angle, not like a resource angle that you are my resource, I am your resource. It's not like a human resource thing, but it's more like human relationship. So this is building. So there are few initiatives taken by Buddy for Share itself. There are few scholarships coming who support, who we launched, who supporting such students, families as well. And there are many corporation foundations also coming out and supporting
Okay,
such
okay.
with new initiatives to students as well
Hmm.
as their families. So and just be log on to buddyforstudy.com to know about all these new opportunities coming. And we are also
Okay.
building a new kind of mentoring and mentor relationship where student can seek mentoring from this. And
Hmm.
now because it's virtual world, so these interactions are very much possible.
Right, right, right. Agreed. So, sir, you were completely right that in this situation, one thing that has happened, that we've started to value human interactions, human relations more, and the conversations have begun. The technology obviously has helped a lot, And if it wouldn't have been for it, maybe it would have been a more difficult time staying alone, staying at home. So, right. And Buddy for Studies programs, Buddy for Studies initiatives in this pandemic have been very nice. So, sir, coming to the end, I would just like you to share some tips for the students since you're in this industry. You know how students, what all
Right.
problems they face, and all that. So, if you could share some tips for students who are trying to build a life of their dreams and all that.
So my views, so fundamental. So
Right.
whenever you start something, so the basic fundamental for any startup or for
Mhm.
any company, there are two things. One is love, and the another is a trust. So love
Mhm.
comes from empathy. Empathy means empathy for your employees, empathy for your co-founders, empathy for your society, customers, your shareholders. So this is very much important that you should understand their pain point, their needs point, and accordingly you build your startup. So this empathy should not die over the period
Mhm.
of years. So you should continue. So if you have an empathy for the society and for everyone, so this is a very first fundamental. You should continue with this. Don't lose your human angle first. The second thing is the trust. Trust comes with three things: time, transparency, and truthfulness. So whenever you are going for the first business deal, or you're thinking for to raise funding from someone, you have to build the trust. And trust doesn't
Right.
come in an instant way. It comes with a
Mhm.
time period. So time period, like you have to spend some good time and you have to engage with them. So always look for the time engagement. You have to build the relationship first, then only everything happens, like your first customer, your first employee, your co-founder, your investor, your advisor, your mentor, your partners, etc., etc. So time is very much important. The second is the truthfulness. Be very, very truthful whenever you are sharing some information to any of your stakeholders. So you should be very, very truthful. You should not promise so many things which you cannot deliver.
Mhm.
So you should be very, very truthful and real, and you should be open to take feedback, suggestions. Yes, I maybe this is not I am thinking of, but because you have added this notion to me, I will think, and I will get back to you. And the third thing is the transparency. Be very, very transparent in your all communication, whether it's internal communication with your team members and stakeholders, or it's an external communication with your society and your customers, etc.
Mhm.
If you have these two fundamentals in clear, entire world is will conspire so that you can be successful. Believe me, it worked for me. I have no money. I have 120 rupees in my bank account when I was graduating from IMT Ghaziabad. I have a company now who has millions of dollars of revenue. uh, I do not have a technology understanding. I don't know how IT works, but we have built a beautiful edutech platform now serving 35 lakh students. I have zero
Right.
experience about entrepreneurship. Now I am an entrepreneur who is mentoring so many entrepreneurs now. So if this and I come from a family background where parents are non-metric, and coming from Jharkhand, a very small Pathadi area. So if I
Mhm.
can have achieved it, believe me, you all guys who start with day with internet and connection with the people. When I started, there was no mobile phone,
Mhm.
even no landline in my days.
Right.
But now things is very connected. So there's so many opportunities with you. But the fundamentals are always crucial. You
Right.
be fundamental. Reach out to the for the help. Talk to people. And if there is
Mhm.
any entrepreneur or student who needs some kind of help, I'm happy to mentor. I'm happy to
Right.
guide them. So when my mobile number, my email IDs are available in my LinkedIn, they can approach me with their ideas, and if there is a time, I can definitely help them.
Right, sir. So, sir, the three T's that you told, truthfulness, transparency, and trust, they can take you a long way. And I surely try to implement these when I step out in the real world outside the college to, experience all these and try to build a career for myself. So, sir, with this, we come to an end of the interview. Anything that you would like to say, you would
So
like to
one
add
thing,
on anything?
yes, just I want to share one thing. So I always say this that we all are by genetically we are Hanuman. Hanuman has a legend story that he is a super powerful person, super
Right.
knowledgeable person, but he always forget that power, that he
Hmm.
has so much of power, etc. So I say that even Naba is a Hanuman and I am a Hanuman. Everybody is Hanuman. Sometimes
Right.
what happens even we feel low in our life that this is too big. I cannot do it. Nobody is
Right.
supporting me. Nobody is helping me.
Hmm.
It is not the way. The world is giving you time to work upon on your weaknesses or to work upon your idea, and you continuously working upon that. You are Hanuman.
Agree.
First, believe me, you are Hanuman. You have super powerful. You have everything, whatever it needs to make it. Once you realize this, the journey is simple. The journey is
Right.
just a journey, and enjoy the journey. You meet people, you greet them, take their blessings, connect with them, keep them updates, keep them updating that yes, I am doing this. Don't lose the interaction, relationship. Whatever you are making relationship now in your college stage,
Mm-hmm.
protect them. Should we continue with you so that in tomorrow, whenever you need a co-founder or say investor or your business opportunities, you can come back to them and say, you see, I need this much of support or help. Can you help me?
Mm.
And believe me, the moment you say I need help, there is someone who started looking to help you in some way. So you need to be very this thing. So clear. So this is all
That
my
was, yeah,
advice to everyone. Nava.
that was quite insightful, sir. And for students, it will be very helpful. I'm sure our audience would love whatever you've told us, and we'll obviously try to implement it. So thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. It was a pleasure talking to you. Sir, my senior would like to talk to you. So can I just give me 2 minutes? I'll ask her to join in.
Yeah, sure. Sure.